Usually loud, but it's really loud tonight.
Clark, the hesitation, draws the foul, lays it in.
Part of the offensive in the quarter court specifically that Indiana needs to improve.
Clark dump off the hole in the lane, puts it in. Hand off to Clark. Clark got some space, bottoms. Clark running. Dump off, Boston, yes!
Clark and the Indiana Fever on a run, putting pressure on the D, but cutting Aaliyah Boston for the easy.
Single-digit ball game. A lot of time left in this one. Clark going at Howard. Clark with two more.
Part of the offensive in the quarter court specifically that Indiana needs to improve.
Clark dump off the hole in the lane, puts it in.
Caitlin Clark steps onto the court and instantly changes the energy of the game because the moment she crosses half court, defenders already know they have to guard her from deep range.
Hand off to Clark. Clark got some space, bottoms.
And that gives you that poor angle a lot of times on the closeouts to get to the basket.
Clark, the step back goal.
Shooting here in the last few games, getting more efficient from the field.
Clark off the feed from Boston.
All pulls it down. 3 blue jerseys are back. All into the teeth of the defense. Clark fading and hitting. All pulls it down. 3 blue jerseys are back. All into the teeth of the defense. Clark fading and hitting.
Only 3 to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane, reverses it in.
She dribbles with confidence, scanning the floor and reading every movement of the defense. One quick hesitation, a sharp crossover, and suddenly she has just enough space. Clark rises from well beyond the three-point line and launches a deep shot.
Lexi Hull doing it all on that defensive possession. Clark, oh, from another stratosphere. Circling around, looking for help. Shot clock down to 4. She finds it in the form of Clark, and her bank shot stays down.
Reese attacking, blocked by Boston. Clark quickly, a dime, Mitchell the lane.
Should have been given a really good look.
Clark, hesitation, gets to the rim and lays it in. For Indiana, Ari McDonald running points. Boston, here's Cunningham, buries a 3. Cunningham circles around, handoff Clark. Clark muscles her way inside, shot clock down to 5, flips it up, gets it to go.
The defense quickly adjusts, trying to pressure her more aggressively and force the ball out of her hands. But that's where Clark becomes even more dangerous. She attacks the lane with confidence, drawing multiple defenders toward her. Just when the defense thinks they have her trapped, she delivers a perfect pass to an open teammate for an easy basket.
Down, and here is Clark. Clark feet inside, Mitchell with the reverse. Clark looking aggressive, Clark launches and hits a 3.
Can Atlanta defend without fouling? Indiana's lead is at single digits. Indiana's lead.
McDonald drops it, Cunningham, 3 for 3.
On that one.
Here is Kelsey Mitchell. Jittering, taking along 2 and burying it.
Clark thought about the 3, circles around, fires away, and hits! Now here is Clark, eyes ahead, lob inside, finds Boston right on the money.
Back on offense again, Clark controls the pace of the game with calm composure. She uses hesitation dribbles and sharp footwork to keep defenders guessing, then suddenly steps back into another deep three-pointer. Back-to-back shots shift momentum instantly, and now the defense begins to panic, trying different coverages just to slow her down. In transition, Clark becomes even more dangerous.
Ariel Atkins had possession.
Clark, the switch on to Dolson, steps back and buries a triple.
Here's Clark spinning, bouncing, what a find, and Howard.
Boston setting up Clark, ABC.
Mitchell spinning, finding Clark, 5 to shoot, Clark lays it in, tie game.
Hines Allen on a handoff to Clark. Oh yeah! Clark working on Plum here. Clark leans in, draws the foul, and knocks it down.
Sometimes she attacks the rim for a smooth finish, while other times she pulls up from several feet beyond the three-point line and knocks down another long-range shot. Those quick scoring bursts can completely change the momentum of a game. Every time she touches the ball, there is potential for a highlight moment, and her ability to perform under pressure continues to make her one of the most exciting players in basketball. As the game continues, Clark's control over the tempo becomes even more noticeable.
Clark trying to shake Howard. Clark steps back and knocks it down. 6 minutes here tonight for Clark. Imagine she's in the rest of the way. Cunningham shot fakes the three and goes right up the middle. Clark bouncing, Dantis hitting.
Fernandez got with her in November. He said, I have been sending her plays. I've been sending her stuff in China. This is pretty remarkable that she's gotten this new offensive system. So
She just texts me. She never texts me during the game.
All right. Here is Clark, splashing home a three.
Caitlin Clark last played for Indiana against New York, and now she takes it in off glass and has a chance for a three-point play.
This is where Clark shines brightest. She wants the basketball in her hands when the pressure is highest. She dribbles near the top of the key, carefully watching the defender. One quick crossover creates a small opening. Clark rises confidently and releases another deep shot. The ball hangs in the air before dropping cleanly through the net, sending the crowd into another explosion of excitement. Caitlin Clark's game is built on confidence, creativity, and fearless execution.
That shot's too strong. Howard with the rebound. Indiana down by 6 with 1:50 to go. Clark turns on the Jets. Clark lays it in.
Amy Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience?
Clark connects. So just trying to force the pace. Pull up three. Mitchell knocks it down. McDonald trying to use that Boston screen. McDonald inside. Mitchell hangs. Lays it in. And a foul.
Just down by 2 at halftime, and back-to-back looks. Cheddar defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three. Oop that in.
Late in the game, with the score close and pressure building, Clark becomes even more focused. She wants the ball in her hands during the biggest moments. The crowd gets louder, the defense tightens, but her confidence never changes. She dribbles at the top, studies the defender carefully, then makes one quick move to create space. Caitlin Clark's game is built on fearless shooting, elite playmaking, and complete confidence. She controls the pace, creates opportunities for everyone around her, and delivers in clutch moments when the pressure is highest. Every time she steps onto the court, there's a feeling that something special is about to happen, and more often than not, she delivers unforgettable highlights that completely change the game. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment from the brightest stars in basketball. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.